He was a stigmatist, a mystic, a priest. He was the first priest to become a stigmatist and the first Franciscan priest, because St. Francis of Assisi was the first Franciscan to be a stigmatist. Padre Pio was a Franciscan in the Capuchin order in San Giovanni Rotondo in Italy. What is amazing about Padre Pio, first of all, is discipline. Very disciplined. And this is a priest, this is a mystic who literally had fights with Satan in his cell all the time. He got beat up many times, had to go to the hospital because he was fighting with Satan himself. Crazy stuff this guy went through. He was a stigmatist. He had both of the hands, both of the feet, and he had the lash on the side. He showed me this vision I had years ago that's in the Mysteries of the Redemption about the mysteries of the Holy Mass. And it was the 54 steps, 54 mystical steps that occur during a Holy Mass. And he took me up these steps from earth to heaven and showed me how the host comes to life. Because, you know, in the Catholic tradition, we believe in transubstantiation, which is that the host becomes the real living flesh of Jesus Christ. And he showed me how that comes to pass. It was really awesome. He doesn't mince words, that's for sure. When he comes to see you, he's very succinct about letting you know exactly what he needs to tell you. You can be pretty stung by his words because he's going to come right at you with what you need to see. It's one of the benefits of Padre Pio, and that's the way he was in real life too. I imagine it was pretty intense and pretty hard. They demonstrate this in some of the movies that they've done of his life, that it was because he had the gift of reading souls. So when some souls would come to him in confession, if they forgot a sin, he would remind them. That's an intense Holy Spirit-filled type gift. He took my family under his spiritual protection in 1995, which is a huge, profound gift. He promised to watch after all the souls in my family, and I've had many people who've crossed over since that time. One of the things Padre Pio promised during life was anyone he took as a spiritual child, he would be there for their entire family. He would wait at the gates of heaven, and he would make sure your family got through. And I'll tell you one thing, it was funny because my father passed away about 10 years ago. My father was not Catholic, and none of my family was. I was a convert. My father came to me like a few days after his death, and he said, "Who's this guy?" And he shows me, he's describing, and I was like, "Oh my God." And I said, "That's Padre Pio. Why are you asking?" And he said, "Well, this guy defended me in the trial at his death." And I was so moved by that. Padre Pio defended him at his death.